Hi, this is Nurse Angie of Nurse Angie Reviews. Today we're at Zion Memorial United Church of Christ. Let's see who we have here. Okay, just let everybody know we are next to a busy road, so you will have some traffic in the background. So sorry about that. I am now currently standing up against a fence, which is right next to the road. If you notice on this headstone, it looks like a book sitting on a book stand, like at a podium. We got 2 leaves here. Which is very interesting. I do know in this cemetery they do occasionally still have burials. I'm not sure if it's the congregation of the church that are still buried here or not. And we do have some really old headstones here throughout the cemetery. They're so old and weathered that we cannot read them. And we have a nurse here. She was with the American Red Cross, American Nurse Corps. And I bet she died during war in France. Okay, I cannot hold back. But you saw one headstone that says Keister. Now we have a headstone that says Butt. I wonder if there's any others out here. Here's our nicely tree headstone. Let's walk around it. Here is some of the older stones. And then here's a 2-year-old. He was 1 month old. On top of that headstone is a lamb. This person died 18 years and 11 months old and 27 days. Dryden. He may be related to one of the Dayton's, Moraine's first settlers here in this area. We have some family members right here. We found some more Drydens, and we do believe this might be the Drydens that was the first settlers here in Moraine, but we're not 100% sure. I'm not sure if this person was a surveyor or engineer. Here's another old tiny headstone. You're unable to read it. Is an infant. It looks like we have another infant, possibly. And another one right here. Here are some old headstones here. Right up next to the old fence, we can see we've got a 2-year-old child. We have another 2-year-old child. This headstone has been broken. It has been repaired and it has broken again. And here is another child. As we can see here, we have another headstone that has been broken. It could be due to some the age of these headstones.
And on this stone, hey, by the way, this is Harold from Buckeye Reviews helping Nurse Angie. The stone in front of you is Edward Gephardt. He was a very well-known scholar and a prominent businessman, and one of his family was some of the early settlers to the Dayton, Ohio area. That would be Mary next to him.
And as you could tell, on top of his headstone, there is an open book, like on a podium. And this could be possibly his wife, Mary. We are unable to read the headstone very clearly due to weathering. And we've got some more Gephardts right here. In one of my first videos is the Gephardt Cemetery down in Miamisburg. And that was my very first cemetery video. On this headstone, we have another book on the top of a podium, but this one is closed. You can see here we do have a teenager, a 14-year-old. Hey, since you watched this far in this video, why don't you hit subscribe for me and that like notification. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. We are starting to get into the older section of the cemetery. Now, like I said, we're getting ready to hit the older section. And some of them you just can't read anymore. They're so old. Here is a grandmother. A grandfather. Here's their infant son. And we have a doctor who's also a Freemason. And their daughter. The mother was also an Eastern Star. On this headstone you can't really read it, but it looks like there is a boy with a possible dog laying next to him. Here we have a flag. I'm not sure what else is there. I'm not sure if this is a military person or not. And this was interesting. It is a block sitting right there, which is interesting. As you can see here at this grave, it is rising up. I just hope we're not getting ready to have a zombie apocalypse. We have a couple of headstones here that are not marked, so I do not know if anybody is buried here or not. And as you can see, we are back here at the old section of this cemetery. The headstones are quite worn. You can hardly read them. But we will walk around and see what we can see on them. Here we've got a child who died at 4 years old. Okay, here's an interesting headstone. This is Mr. Leonard. He was a Revolutionary War soldier. He's a private. He died here in Montgomery County. Now over here, we do have his wife. Notice how deteriorated her headstone is. So she's got a plaque right here.
Great.
As you can tell, this one is hard to read because of weathering. And we have a large headstone that did fall and get broken. I'm not sure if they're going to repair it or not, but it looks like all the pieces are there. This headstone is quite interesting. It's for two people and they are connected. As you can see here on this headstone, there's only the top half of it that remains. As you see here, this one is a half of a headstone too, the upper half. And this headstone is quite interesting. looks like there's a stacked on rocks or an entrance to a gate. And as you can see it here. Have to be careful because there are some weathered headstones that have fallen. This is quite interesting.
Looks like bullet holes, doesn't it?
The bottom looks like that, like it's rock. You got the leaves, ivory. I bet this is her parents right here. And this is her entire site. We have another headstone that has a book open on a pedestal. And it's hard to read his name, their name. Here's another infant. And this gentleman is a firefighter. So his picture is engraved with him in his fire gear. And this person has Betty Boop engraved. And he was in the U.S. Navy. Thank you for watching my video. Please hit that subscribe button, the notifications bell, and thank you for watching. And there's no buts to that, so please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye.